What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys some FIFA 20 controls you probably still don't know about. And if this video gets 2,000 likes, I'm gonna post the next part and show you guys even more controls you might not know about yet in FIFA 20. If you hold L2 and R1, you're gonna be getting a more powerful finesse shot. Now of course the normal finesse shot is just holding R1 and then the shooting button. But as I said guys, if you're holding L2 as well, you're gonna be getting a more powerful shot, which sometimes is more effective than the regular one. Now this one I recommend using if you're around, you know, the 16-yard box, maybe just outside of it. I recommend using it, but if you're very close to the goal, I'd recommend still going for the normal finesse shots. But this one right here can give you more powerful shot, and it can give you also more curve as well if you're a bit further out. So make sure you guys try this one out. It's a pretty nice one, and it might even help you score even more goals. If you hold the L2 button on the impact of a tackle, you're gonna get more often the diving animation. The next control involves penalties, and this is one that I didn't know about until I made some research for this video, and that is basically you can do a finesse sort of penalty, which I haven't really seen it being done too much, and I've never done it myself. I only knew that you can actually chip the ball with L1, but if you guys hold R1, which is the finesse button, you can also actually trigger a brand new animation for penalties, which is gonna give you a so-called finesse shot on penalties. But after trying this out, I have to say, do not use this one unless your penalty taker has like 90 plus on penalties, because yeah, it was difficult to get this animation done with some of the players with maybe like 70 penalties, 80 penalties. They really struggled with this animation, so I'd recommend doing this with the good penalty takers, and maybe then you're gonna get some more controlled finesse penalties. But overall, wouldn't really recommend this one, but still, it is there. It's another way of getting a new animation and maybe some more control shots sometimes when taking penalties. This one is for the Ultimate Team players, which is including me as well. I do indeed play Ultimate Team a lot, and I have to say I did not know about this until I literally made this video, and that is if you actually go to the transfer list and hold down the left joystick button, you're gonna be getting up a menu, which is basically gonna give you much easier access to literally putting players or consumables on your transfer list. Now, I didn't know about this, as I said, until today, and I play this a lot. It even says on the bottom, if you press L3, you can literally add players and items. So basically, I'm gonna be doing this from now. Much easier, much faster way if you want to go and add things to the transfer list. I've always gone to the club first, and then of course from there I've added things to the transfer list and then gone back into the transfer list again. But now you can just go to the transfer list and add everything from there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I learned something new from making this video, and this is very useful as well, and I cannot believe I didn't know about this. This control was actually brand new on FIFA 20. It's a new way to dribble, and all you have to do is hold in L1 when running. Now this is gonna make you have more control on the ball. You can create more space, you can beat players 1v1, you can beat goalkeepers easily, and basically all you have to do is hold in L1. Now as you guys can see, it looks like the player literally have the ball glued to their feet. It is that good. You can run backwards faster with this one. You can just turn much faster and have more control if you're holding L1. I'd recommend using this with a player that has at least 90 dribbling stats. Players such as Messi, Bernardo Silva, just the flair players, you know, like Neymar, that has very good dribbling stats, like at least over like 88. It's gonna be working super well with players that have good agility as well. I've seen a few pro players actually use this one in tournaments, but I haven't really seen many people use this against me in Ultimate Team, and I have played over 1,000 matches and I haven't seen this being used much. And as I said guys, when looking at these clips, especially with Bernardo Silva, players that have good dribbling stats, you can use this to create so much more space, find those passes, and create more chances. So make sure you guys give it a go. All you have to do is hold in L1, that's it, and it's a very effective way of dribbling in this game. The next one might come in handy if you're ever gonna play a Volta match against your friend, and to be honest, since FIFA 20 came out, I might have played Volta a total of 5 times. That is about it. This game mode absolutely sucks, but anyway, if you guys are gonna try it out, then this is a nice little thing you can do on the game, and that is basically holding down R2 when you have the ball, and that is all you want to do. Hold down R2 button, and you're going to be doing some taunts against the opposition. Now the only way this is going to be funny is if you play against your friend, as I said, but you're not going to be playing this Volta game mode that much, to be honest. So this one might be kind of useless, but still there's a couple of funny taunts in there as well, which you can do. I wish that they could also do this on normal online seasons, or maybe Ultimate Team as well, because doing this online is the most funny thing about it. But yeah, if you guys want to do it, then hold on R2, and yeah, that is it for Volta. I'm not gonna talk more about that game mode. Absolutely dreadful. If you press L1, R1 and triangle at the same time, you're gonna get yourself a driven over the top through ball, which is more effective than the normal one, which is L1 and triangle, which most people use. Now this variation right here is gonna give you a more controlled through ball. It's not gonna go as high as the normal one, and yeah, it's gonna be just more controlled. It's gonna be more straightforward, which is the easy way of explaining this. You guys can see the difference right there in these clips. You can see how this one works. So yeah, L1, R1 and triangle, more controlled, driven over the top through ball. This one is my favorite in this video, and a lot of people do not know about this, but if you want, you can go ahead and change the net design in your goal in FIFA 20. Now you can do this on Ultimate Team, you can do this on Kickoff, Career Mode, whatever. Basically all you have to do is go to the settings, scroll down to net tension, and there's actually a few different settings right here. You can go ahead and change and actually get different designs on your net. Now this actually happened to me. I was playing against someone and he had a very loose net. I thought like his net was so weird because it was just hanging like crazy. So yeah, like when you scored a goal, you can see the net shaking and everything like that. So that got me thinking maybe it's actually possible to do this on Ultimate Team as well, and that's why I did. So I went ahead and changed it around a bit, and now my net looks pretty unique compared to like literally every single other player I play. You might have actually known about this before, but the thing is, this is also possible on Ultimate Team, which is very cool. So you can do this on that as well, and yeah, you can. There's actually quite a few different net designs, and it's different looks on the next, which you guys can mess around with. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one, but I'd recommend to go and change it up a bit because it is really funny when it actually looks a bit different, and sometimes it's even more satisfying scoring a goal if the net looks different. A brand new control this year was the Lofted pass. So basically all you have to do is double tap the X button and you're gonna give a Lofted pass, which could be useful of course for trying to score a few volley goals, or just setting yourself up for a nice shot off target, or maybe creating a chance. I don't know, you can use it for all kind of different scenarios, but basically something you might have not thought about yet, you can also do this with the triangle button as well. So if you double tap the triangle button, you're gonna be getting yourself a Lofted through ball, which I haven't really seen too many people use. I've seen a lot of people use the Lofted pass, which was, you know, obviously a brand new feature, but this one as well is also new, but I haven't really seen anyone talk about it or use it in games. So now you guys know about it. Double tap triangle and you're gonna be getting yourself a Lofted through ball pass, which can be very useful in certain scenarios. You can see from some of these clips that it actually works really well sometimes. So make sure you guys go and check it out. A brand new control that I don't think too many people know about, and it's probably one of the most useful things from this video. We have all experienced being under with like one goal and it's like 85 minutes and your opposition starts to shield the ball in the corner flag. Well, basically an easier way to actually get the ball when someone is shielding it is holding L2 and getting close up to him. Now this is going to be more safe option than just running at him, because sometimes that's going to give away very easy free kicks for the opposition. But if you're holding L2 when going up against the player, then you're going to be shielding that player, and it's actually control for shielding an opposition player. So holding L2 when someone is shielding against you is what you want to do, and basically you have more chance of getting the ball back faster and easier, and also without having to make any stupid tackles and get some free kicks. This one actually got inspiration from TikTok, because I posted a few videos on there from the arena, and then people are saying like, how can you actually take free kicks in the arena? And to be honest, I thought that everybody knew about this since like FIFA 11, but for the small people that do not know about this, if you want to take free kicks in the arena, you can just go ahead and press any of the arrow buttons and then it's gonna trigger a free kick. So it's kind of weird because this has literally been on FIFA for like 10 years, but surprisingly a few people did not know that you can actually take free kicks in the arena. So basically just click any of the arrows and then you can take free kicks. You can also take penalties as well, so very easy thing to do, and very surprising to me that not everybody knew about this control. The next one is going to be for goal kicks, and some of you guys might actually know this one. I've seen a few people use this against me this year, but basically if you hold in L1 while taking a goal kick, when shooting it out, you can go ahead and get it even further and even higher up the pitch. So it's going to be higher, the ball is going to be higher, and it's going to go even further length as well if you're holding L1 when taking a goal kick. So I mean, sometimes that could be beneficial in certain circumstances. Maybe if the opposition is playing a very high line, you can go ahead and try this out. But yeah, it's just like a way easier method to go ahead and shoot the ball even further if that's what you want. Let me know in the comment section if you guys knew about some of these controls before, and as I said, if you want to see a part 2, then make sure to get this video to 2,000 likes, and that is going to happen. Make sure you guys to drop a sub as well if you haven't done so already, and of course check out my second channel, always appreciated, because we're getting very close to 100k now, and I'm also starting a new FIFA series on my second channel this weekend, which is going to be crazy good. But yeah, that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.